Big Gip on the mic. Yeah, I'm running this thing tonight, man. Forget Gene. I don't even think he at the table tonight to be truthful with y'all.
Let's go.
But look, man, we're going to be talking about at 40, is it a need or a want to travel? And guess what? We live. I got my dog in the background. He up there acting like he want to be right here with us, but
Joe about to choke. And I'm here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Gene quiet
the whole time. And then as soon as you start talking, he want to bark.
I know, right? He surely has been quiet too. He's like my 100th kid I got.
Oh my goodness.
This don't make no sense, but I'm gonna have to figure out something because he surely going in.
He is barking.
But yeah, again, man, I'm Terrence, aka Big Gip.
Big Gip.
And we gonna get this thing started around this table like we usually do.
With the flower shirt on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So like again, we talking about vacation, so I'm up here wearing one of the vacation shirts that I will wear.
Joe, give me the dog down.
Just for all the listeners, his dog just like made an appearance and he's like sniffing all of us right now. But cool people,
dog. He'll finally calm himself down. Got a little golden doodle dog, so
yeah.
So
He cool.
but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do some introductions around the table, see who's here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Let's start off with Big Dave over here, my cousin. Go ahead.
Dave, I'm sipping on a
The dog is everywhere.
Stella. We a little distracted up here right now, but it's cool, man. Dave, man, I'm in here tonight.
Appreciate you, Dave. Let's go ahead, Joe.
Hey, thanks for having me again tonight. First of all, thanks for the house margaritas.
Oh yeah.
You know, these margaritas that Terrence made are on point.
Appreciate you.
The brewery that I'm drinking on, Wild Range Brewing Company. They have an IPA. Once wild, always wild.
There you go.
All right. What's up, y'all? This is your man Super Tease, aka Super. I'm hitting here tonight, baby. You know how we do. What am I sipping on? First of all, before we recorded this podcast as we're doing right now, we stepped at this little a little taco bar or whatever the hell it is. Brother Man's Tacos. I was like, hold up, this seemed like an oxymoron. It was like a black man taco shop, but it was a good spot, man. But anywho, I'm drinking Big Gip. He made some great organic margaritas.
Yes,
Tasty. I know the wife would love this, so at some point we're gonna have to get her to try that. And then I'm drinking a stout. So help me out here, Gene, because I don't even know how to say this shit.
All right, what you got?
McGuire's or
McGuire's? It's a drought stout.
Okay.
Comes in at a cool 4.2% alcohol, so it ain't too much.
Okay, cool. So I'm double fisted over here with the pause, but yeah, I'm ready for a great show. Let's go, Gip.
Appreciate you. And the last person we got to take, we don't even make an announcement. At the end of the day, we got Gene. He's the quote unquote brains of the operation. He's the one who got us started with this podcast. Like, oh shit, I'm 40.
Yes, sir.
And
I'm just an engineer
go ahead
tonight.
and he called himself just an engineer, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him to introduce himself real quick, so folks who haven't talked to him or heard him before can hear him.
What's going on? This is Gene. I'm just playing engineer tonight, so I'm the executive producer. And I'm drinking on a good old-fashioned Goose Island IPA. And then Terrence's fantastic organic margarita. What's the alcohol content on this, brother?
I just poured with my eyes.
Oh, what they do when they cook, they sprinkle. Oh my!
The little Salt Bay joint. And he just keep going until he feel like his ancestors tell him to stop.
So part of the reason I wanted to give you guys the margaritas is because I feel like when you go on vacation, margaritas is one of the like go-to drinks that you go to. It's a nice like summery drink. It kind of peps you up. And for me, I definitely like ordering a margarita while I'm poolside.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted us all to feel like we was on vacation, even if you don't agree that vacation is a need. I just want to give you a piece of why I'm trying to persuade you to make it feel like it's a need and not a want.
Hey,
all right.
For our listeners, if y'all can see the shirt Gibb got on, he's in full vacation mode.
Oh, he's in full vacation mode. Like
Oh,
he about
man.
to fly out right now.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It
sir.
looked like I'm sitting at the airport.
I think he got the sandals on, too. The Jesus slops.
I
He got the Jesus slops. Got the pedicure and everything. He ready.
Sir, I stay ready on the summertime with the feet out. And there's nothing wrong for the man to get a pedicure. If you don't get a pedicure as a man, you need to start trying. It make you feel like you got brand new feet.
That's a
I get
self-care
one
job.
monthly.
And the wife appreciates it, too, right?
Oh yeah, I appreciate it for myself. I'm telling you, when you get out that seat and you start walking back to your car, you feel like you got some new feet. I'm telling you, one of the guys I used to play arena football with told me, he said every game day he would go get a pedicure because he wanted to feel like he had new feet. And the guy, he played in the league and everything. He played in the NFL, and he came out and still wanted to play some ball and play some arena ball with him. He went to Florida. He was a Florida Gator. And he told me that, man. I was like, man, you get your feet done? And after I realized that, man, he taught me that little trick. I used to get my feet done right before the games, man. And I'll be out there using my feet work.
Hey, I'm with you on that, man. I get my feet done. I get manicures as well.
Okay.
And the main reason being, the ladies love it. I mean, before I got locked down, you throw that out there. But they always love a man with nice feet. You know what I'm saying? And even us as athletes, we all bald or whatever. Sometimes we look at teammates, man, it look like their feet got like put in a garbage disposal or something like that.
Hey, shut up.
Gene.
He talking about my dogs when we went out to Cancun.
But yeah, it's all good. Like definitely when you're taking a trip, man, that's one of the first things I do before I go out of town.
Yeah.
Get your feet, get my hands done, all that shit. Don't cheat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat
They
yourself.
can't touch my hands though.
Really?
Nah, they can't touch my
Don't
hands.
you just tickle us or something?
Nah, your feet don't touch my hands.
Y'all still like that little kid getting tickled. All right, fellas, we're going to go ahead and jump into this topic, man. Again, the topic is, at 40, is it a need or a want to travel? So I'm going to just go around the table and see what everybody's thought is first before I start going into some of my questions. Let's start with TC. Is it a need or a want to travel? And kind of give me a why.
All right, I feel you. Look, man, if y'all know me, bro, I travel all the damn time. To me, it's a damn need. It's a need. You know what I mean? We all work hard. Everybody has kids here. We working hard, raising kids, and got businesses and got going to school and studying for certifications and things like that. To me, going on vacation is just a mental break. It's just to get away from the hustle and bustle and just go wherever, you know what I mean? I'm real big advocate of going outside the country, just seeing different cultures. Especially when I travel, I like to not just getting fucked up and drinking and all that shit in other countries. Yeah. I like to see what the locals do. You know what I'm saying? I like to embrace the locals, even domestic side, stateside. I like to go ahead and travel to different states, like Tennessee, doing the barbecue, Memphis, and, just trying all that. But, just to answer your question, Big Gip, to me, it's a need.
Okay. Let's go with Dave. Dave, do you think it's a need or a want for travel?
I agree with TC on that, but I definitely think it's both.
Okay.
He touched on the topic as far as why it's a need. For me to go ahead and piggyback off of that, I think it's a need for everybody, to really get outside of what your daily norm is. To go outside of the country or even just outside of your neighborhood, your state, whatever it is. It might not necessarily be outside of the country, but just to get a different outlook on life, to understand things from different perspectives. I think that makes you a well-rounded person, and it gets you outside of yourself, feeling like, okay. but feeling like that you just, you're one track minded, you want to be very open minded. But the reason why I say it's also a want is because people have, visions of where they see themselves, you know what I'm saying? It could be the lifestyle that they actually are currently living. Right. And it might not be, you know what I'm saying? Some people, like, it's a thing of, all right, this is what I'm shooting towards. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm striving, to get to. Your ideal lifestyle. Even if it's you go out there and you find out that wasn't it. But the idea of you wanting to do that, you know what I'm saying, before knowing what it really was, that was a want.
So you taking both sides of it.
Yeah.
Right. Give me, I'm gonna jump in.
You want to get ahead?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna ask you a question.
You ain't even supposed to be talking.
Right. Turn the rope and let me
I ain't even supposed to be talking. So give me.
You gotta say something.
I'm actually going to say, this is Gene for y'all who don't know who it is. I'm actually going to say it's a want. And when I say it's a want, I'm going to say it's a want because of this. You got your local travels around the United States and stuff that you can do with your family and stuff, right? But when it comes to you and your wife, it's a want. And because there are other priorities that take place before you travel, especially when you got kids. And I'm looking at it from that angle. You got kids, everything else takes over and stuff. Okay. And then we ain't even get into the saving for it and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I'm taking it from the approach of that it's a want. Now, when you get on that vacation, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. But like family vacations for the family, yes, it's a need. You got to show your kids that there's more to life outside of their bubble. Yeah. But that husband and wife vacation and stuff, that's a want. Only because there are other things that take preference before that.
Right. We gonna get in a little bit more detail, kind of what you just said. Yeah. I got a couple of more questions to kind of see what your thoughts is. All right, we're not gonna leave you out over here, Joe. I know you will.
With the BD?
It's cool. Joe,
the baby mic.
Here we go.
Let me first start off with saying this. Joe probably been on the road for the last 3 weeks strong.
Absolutely.
And the 3 weeks of travel was not for work.
Yeah.
It was personal.
Yeah.
Personal travel. Okay. I'm trying to get on that level because he remind me of this couple I met when I was on my honeymoon that me and my wife, we was in Cabo, Mexico. And we was talking to this older couple and we were like, oh, yeah, we're going to be here for a week. And they were like, yeah, we're going to be here for 3 weeks. And we're looking there like, how do you travel 3 weeks? I'm young, in my 20s. And I'm like, how do you find PTO to travel for that long? And I was like, I have to figure out a way to get there. Yeah. But go ahead, Joe.
Yeah,
tell us.
So for me, and to kind of bring the conversation full circle, you asked the question at the age of 40. Is it a want or need? So I'm kind of taking to that content. Yeah. Prior to 40, I would say it definitely was a need. I need to get out. I need to, try some new things. I need to see and be with my friends. But now at 40, it's more of a want, strictly because I just want to get out and kind of do things a little bit more differently. Like when I go on travel, if I'm taking my family with me, I want my kids to see, a different side of the wild Joe, right? Okay. I want to get out and kind of network with the people, see some see how the locals live, their lifestyle. And the want aspect comes from me wanting to show my kids the lifestyle that we have here is not as bad as they somewhat think it is. We always used to be like as kids, like, man, I need this, or I wish I could do that. When we realized we had everything, and I remember my first time leaving America, and I think I went out to the Dominican Republic.
You remember how old you were?
I probably was 18.
Okay.
And I remember seeing, a third world country.
And you needed a passport at that point too?
Yep.
Okay.
And I was like, wow.
Hey, make sure
I
you
have
get
a
that,
lot. Come on, chill. I'm trying to
this is my
BD.
What's wrong with this, man? Joe got this little mic that he had to put on some.
Coming back from season 2.
Joe's on stilts.
He had to put it on stilts.
It's coming back from season 2.
Joe was on a good flow.
Listen, I was in my zone. Y'all talking about BD. It's all good though. But no, now it's more of a want, and I'm strictly for the aspect of it because I'm sorry, I want my kids to see different things in life and not just get so used to the day-to-day that we have, going to school and
Right.
local travel. I want them to get out and see. So it's more of a want for me.
All right, awesome. And I'm a piggyback on telling y'all, and I think some of our listeners saw the video on IG, and I appreciate y'all fellas posting it and folks who watched it already. But as y'all seen, I feel like it's a need, especially at 40, to travel with your family and with your wife, because at the end of the day, you got to get away from the norm. You got to break away from your everyday life. You got to break away from sometimes social media, looking at the news, just kind of get that break from the world. And I feel like sometimes when you do have a vacation on the books, you have something to look forward to, and a goal that you know you can achieve with going either domestic travel, international travel, or even a staycation. Like we live in the D.C. area where we have people who come across the world just to come into D.C.
Right.
And I feel like for myself, I still haven't truly taken advantage of all that D.C. has for tourists. Because I look at it, that's close to home. I've been there. I catch the metro. I've been in this museum. I've been here, been there. But again, I still have not taken advantage of all that DC has when it comes down to being a tourist. Like I still never even been in the White House before. I still want to try and get there.
Big get. I will tell you this, right? We live in the DMV. I never visit like the monuments and all that shit. I would say it's probably 3 years ago.
Oh wow!
And I'm 41. So I mean, we've been to DC, party, dream, love, U Street, A Street, name it all, tore it up. But I never visited the monuments. And it's funny when I go out of the country, go different places, and that's the first thing people talk about is the monuments and shit like that. And I just remember before I went 3 years ago, I was like, damn, I not even been myself.
Right.
Yeah, so I feel you on that.
Yeah. So again, I know people watching this live. I got my notes always. So we're gonna go around the table for another question.
We got Dirty. He on.
Oh, okay.
Marcus.
What's up, Marcus?
We got little James Mama. How you doing, little James Mama? Nice to see you.
All right. So, this is for this question. This question is gonna be for everybody around the table. Your favorite travel trip, with family, with your spouse, or by yourself, or with your homeboys.
Oh God, you gonna do that?
Oh man.
So,
Hey, before you start, Marcus is requesting to be on the live,
okay.
so we're gonna have him answer this question too.
We can get him caught up.
All right. Yep. So he'll go right after me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got you, Marcus.
So again, the question is your favorite travel trip.
Yeah.
It's with your family, with your spouse, by yourself, or with your homeboys.
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and get mine out the way.
Go ahead, Joe.
And the wife will be watching.
All right, so no, for real, this is real. So every year I do a fellas trip, at least one. I say at least three. I'm gonna be honest.
Did you have one during COVID too?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we take no breaks.
No breaks.
At least three.
Wow.
And then one thing, all of my good friends from college are now married, right?
Okay.
So we do a couples trip, right? We do that every year. Whether we go to the mountains, usually get a cabin, stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know y'all want to say, the fellas, my best trip ever was with my wife and my friends' significant others.
Okay.
That's no joke.
So where were you at?
So we went to
Joe.
we went to Canada. Go ahead.
Joe.
Yeah. Now chill, man. Listen, let me live for a little bit. Let me live.
Let that man live.
We went. Here we go.
Oh, goodness.
No, the best trip. No,
like
we went up to. Man, it was so many, but I think my favorite was when we went up to Canada.
Canada.
And
What part of
we
Canada?
went to Toronto.
Toronto.
And,
Okay.
It was.
But you can't drink like that in Toronto, though.
Man, we had a place. We had our own place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could control that.
So me, Dunn, Holly, and my wife went to Toronto. We drove from this area from the DMV to Toronto, and me and Dunn,
Yeah.
we asking the folks what time happy hour start. And they like, we don't do happy hour.
Don't you know?
Like, what do you mean you don't do happy hour? And then like the percentage on the beer, like the APV, oh my God, it was
3%.
so low.
Yeah.
Yo, but it was just
drink
the
a
whole
beer.
vibe was good.
Come on, Drake, we need
eating
y'all to
good
do
food.
better.
No, seriously. We ate good food, and we partied. The party scene was like crazy, man. I think it was around like OVO Fest. You know what I'm saying? So we was up there. We had a really good time.
Me and Dunn did find some cool spots.
Yeah, it's a nice, and that's the thing about the travel piece is like, I like my itinerary, but I like to get out and just wing it a little bit, at least one day. You know what I'm saying? To get up there, meet some people from the area, see what they do on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? See what they do on a Saturday night, and just get some suggestions.
Yeah.
I like I said, just like your notes, I do have. I need a structured like itinerary, but it's okay to kind of deviate from it a little bit. And food, I'm gonna tell you, what makes my trips: food and alcohol. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I can get some good food, if I can get a good drink,
Okay.
that's it for me.
Hey, hold on,
good
Joe.
vibes. Go ahead.
I gotta jump in.
Go ahead, man.
Good.
Get your mic, bro. What's up?
I'm sorry, Joe. You lost me on this, man.
Why?
Trying to say you need a structured activity, and see, that's why you and my wife get along.
I need to start. Listen, no.
You on vacation?
No. In order for me to go, I need to see that we got a plan. At least something on paper. We don't have to follow.
I'm gonna wait my turn because
He already jumped his turn. We supposed to let Marcus go next.
No. Marcus said to call.
Oh, we gotta give him a call.
Marcus
I need
said
to
call.
see something on paper.
No,
Give me an idea.
I can't do it.
But how you gonna pack? How you gonna know what to put in your bag?
All right.
Let's go on and call Marcus.
How you gonna know?
I gotta set it.
Oh, okay.
If you traveling with me and I'll be like, hey man,
So you need an itinerary?
I need something to be like, look, Saturday night we going out and the tire is this. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. We gotta have it.
I'm
In fact, I still got my itinerary from Louisville, Kentucky, when me and my boys met. In every state we plan to go to.
I guess this is just me. Let me get my complaint.
So I think if you don't have an itinerary or some type of idea what you're going to do, you're going to wind up sitting on the vacation spot and go, oh man, I didn't realize they had this.
So,
I wish I'd have signed up for that.
So let me clarify. Oh, I sound bad. T, you ain't lying. This might do sound good.
There's our itinerary right there. It's a little rough draft.
I dig it.
You feel me?
What I'm saying is, like Val, right? Val got sorry, baby. I know you're probably listening and looking. She got a plan out. Not to the T, but she got planned out like what we doing. And my thing is, when I'm on vacation, I don't want to be instructed on what I'm doing.
Yeah. Chill, man.
I want to be. Oh, he feels zoomed in on the BD.
Chill, man.
I don't want to be instructed.
Mike.
Like, I don't want to be instructed on what I'm doing. Now, it could be a general thing. Like, for example, when we all went to Puerto Rico, there were general times that we knew, all right, we got to be at this place at this time. Mm-hmm. You know, we got to be here at this time. But I don't want to be instructed on what to do because sometimes when I'm on vacation, I just want to lay on my ass. You know what I'm saying? I just want to chill out, drink, smoke my cigar, chill.
Well, you can always add that into the mix of it, but a lot of times, depending on where you're going,
schedule when we're going to eat.
Well, no, I'm just saying a lot of times where you're going, like for example, he said he was in Louisville. They wanted to go to particular breweries. And
well, yo, I did that.
Yeah, and why? But they might have had to make reservations at some of those.
But Joe
places.
wasn't talking about that. Joe talking about in general.
No. But that's part of your itinerary, bro. Because you would go to Kentucky and find out, hey, man, I can't go to the Maker's Mark spot.
But that's what I'm talking about. But give me, that's what I'm talking about. If I'm laying down,
chilling,
if I'm laying down chilling and I pull out my phone and Google, hey, you know what? I might want to see something.
But
let me do it then. I want to be like.
But sometimes you got to plan in advance for you to really get your.
I don't agree with that. I don't like no itinerary.
If you don't have the itinerary, at least have somebody on your team that wants to do that. Which is fine.
Let's go to Tease. Let's go to Tease because
keep them itineraries.
Tease can tell you how we were in Puerto Rico. I can't do no itinerary.
But that was a fellas trip. When you with the fellas, you can wing it a little bit.
Yeah, for the fellas it's a little bit
Well, when
different.
you with the family, it's different. You're going to have somewhat of an itinerary. Like, for example, when we go away next week, surprise.
But anyway,
By the time they hear it,
Well,
you'll be
nah,
out.
kids-
By the time they hear this,
your
you'll be
kids don't
out.
listen to
Your
it.
daughter listen to the podcast?
Nah.
Dylan listen to the
By the
podcast.
time they hear this, they'll be there.
Yeah,
So,
all right. So
Dylan,
cool. They will be.
Dylan subscribe to the podcast.
So we're surprising them and taking them to Disney World. Right? 'Cause we do the Disney World thing every other year.
Okay.
So we have somewhat of an itinerary. Thanks, Joe. Whereas, all right, Wednesday we're going to Disney. And then maybe Friday or Thursday we're going to do something else. Joe gave me some ideas and stuff. But otherwise, we're going to enjoy this Airbnb that we in. I'm going to enjoy this pool. I'm going to have my cigars and my beer, and I'm chilling. Y'all, the rat is going to get me in the morning and up until like midday, 3 o'clock. I'm not going back to see fireworks. I'm coming back to the house. I'm gonna be in the pool.
Ooh.
My feet's gonna be hurting. Yeah, I said feet. I'm not doing it because I'm on vacation. I don't want an itinerary. I don't want to be told what to do.
But look at it though like this though, Gene. You going next week, right?
sorry, my mic is in the way. Sorry.
The following Thursday, right? You're gonna be back at home, right?
No.
No. Listen to me. You're gonna be back at your home doing the same routine that you usually do. When you out of town, you gotta take advantage of your environment.
That
You
is
got
different. But you said it, Gibby. I'm gonna be doing the same routine. I feel like when I put on an itinerary,
You
I'm
smoke
doing
cigars
a
at your
routine.
house.
Routine.
But I'm on a routine. I don't want to be told what to do on a vacation.
So hold up, guys. So the way I look at it, right? We talked about going with your friends. It could be your girlfriends. It could be your homies, right?
Right.
Then you
or,
go
it
with
could
your
be by,
family.
or it could be by yourself.
By yourself,
My main question was, what was your favorite vacation? Was it
Okay,
with your family,
sorry.
friends?
And I'm the
by
only one that
yourself?
answered the question, by the way.
Yeah, because Gene
just
went to
dancing
Disney.
around.
Gene was ready to tell us about the Disney World trip. So look, next week we're going to Disney World. He was waiting to get it in there.
No, not that. It was because I wanted to let him know about the itinerary.
See, the way I look at it, right? That's kind of a weird question, right? Because it's different for each situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can have a bomb ass trip with the fellas. I can have a bomb ass trip with the wife. And I've been on trips by myself. Great time. Just going out there and just being uncomfortable, meeting new people and just making shit happen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to say which one's the best because all of them are different. But at the end of the day, like you guys were just talking about the whole itineraries and all that shit, I think it is necessary, but like Gene said, you should be able to have the flexibility to deviate from those different things.
Yeah,
But like for instance,
Be flexible.
we got married in Cancun. We had an itinerary for a bunch of shit throughout the whole trip. Now, we knew that everybody is not going to be on every single thing, and we even told folks, hey, this is what it is, but don't feel obligated to go. Like Gene said, sometimes you just want to sit on your ass and have drinks and smoke cigars. We watching the NBA draft, and this dude Grady Dick drafted by
That's
the
a hell of a blazer.
who was he drafted
That's a hell
by?
of a blazer.
That boy bad.
Is that
like
Toronto?
Michael.
Yeah, the Raptors.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Go, TC.
But anywho, having those itineraries is cool because you want to kind of know what is going on, what is everybody doing,
Right.
but you had the flexibility to kind of go. Now, when I'm going with wifey, we're planning restaurants, we planning different like sightseeing type shit, whatever. I'm with the fellas, we booking clubs. What's the club for the night? Okay, what's the day party we hitting? By myself, honestly, I didn't have an itinerary. I was just like going with the flow, see what the hell happened. So it all, to me, it all depends on what is, it's different situations. What you got, Big Dave?
I agree with Tease, man. As far as from the aspect of being flexible, I get the need for having an itinerary, for specific things, depending on.
But what was
where
one
you're
of your
going.
favorite trips though with wife or your wife, your family?
I agree with him on that. Like that's the thing. Like for me, it hits different, right? On each one. But like because like I actually had a great time, with my wife last year in Puerto Rico. We had a good time.
Okay.
The funny thing, we had a falling out there because of differences of opinion on some things.
Was it something about an itinerary?
It really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? We really just went out there to really get away and enjoy the vibes and after everything that was going on during the pandemic and all that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we had a difference of opinion on some things, but we made that whole situation right, man, and we were cool. And the reason why being resilient like that in your marriage is key as well. But I think the vacation vibe, you know what I'm saying, also helped out in that whole thing.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I can even think about like one of the best times I ever had in my life, bro. Was like right after I finished that Dale State, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, a couple of my teammates and I, like, we didn't even go nowhere far. Mm-hmm. We literally went to, Ocean City.
Rehoboth Beach.
Yeah, and we went to Secrets.
Oh wow. Oh,
hey, don't trip. Hey, Ocean City can be a good time, bro. Ocean City.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about, like, you know, I'm a Maryland dude, right?
Yeah.
And to go see another part of Maryland like that, and had the time that we had, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey.
Shout out to my brother-in-law. He loved Ocean City.
Ocean City is dope.
Yo, Big Day, I tell people this all the time, right? Because Ocean City is a close trip.
Okay.
I say Ocean City is what you make out of it. If you go with some good people, bro, that could be one of the best trips in the fucking world. It only took you an hour and a half to get wherever you're coming from. Hour and a half to get there.
I never went to Ocean City by myself.
Yeah, wife, you been asking me, bro.
Always been to Ocean City with
some Thrasher's fries.
Yeah, gotta have fries.
But y'all brought up an interesting point for me. Like, I think, you know, for me to really answer that question, it really remains to be seen because I never went outside of the what I would call vacation by myself. And I'm curious. You know, I want to see what that's like. You know what I mean? Like, it really,
like Japan or Thailand.
I'm thinking,
go visit Buddha.
Well, you know, me personally, I always tell my wife and even my boys, like, I want to go to Tibet, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go up there in the mountains and I want to see, you know, what the hell the
monks and shit.
The monks be doing. Like, man, how y'all?
You want that peace, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm like, I want to know how y'all think the way that y'all think. What's up there? What is it up there that make y'all feel, you know what I'm saying, so different from the way that we feel down here, you know, in this, some people call the rat race, right? 9 to 5, or just really being in a whole city or in a suburban environment.
Right.
I want to go out there and see what that mindset is like.
Yeah.
And that might be a thing I have to do by myself because my wife, she doesn't want to go.
So you got to answer that question. Before you answer though, I want one quick thing. So what made my trip, and I forgot to say this, what made my trip so special and memorable, again, I'm with 8 to 9 different black couples, right?
Okay.
Usually what you see on TV now, you see black couples together, arguing, fighting. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reality TV stuff. You gotta have that drama. And they
so
got an
peaceful.
itinerary too, by the way.
It was so I know, right? No, it was so peaceful, and it was just a joyous occasion to see my boys with their significant others enjoying themselves. So I got the best of both worlds. I got a trip with my guys because, you know, believe it or not, when we go out, we still get some fella time. You know what I'm saying? We go smoke our cigars. We ain't going out on the town and like that. We're gonna all do that together. But there are some pockets where we can go and do some stuff by ourselves as fellas. So you kind of get the 2 in 1 when you bring a significant other with you. But I gotta hear your point.
And for me, I think I'm gonna have to agree with the TC and Dave, and it's a difference on all aspects. When you go with your wife, when you go with your family, when you by yourself with your homeboys, things are just treated a little bit different. But probably one of my favorite times is probably, you know, going out with the wife. But again, for myself, it wasn't a vacation. It was actually a work trip. I had to go to Pensacola, Florida for a work trip. And I literally went by myself. I didn't have any co-workers that was joining me on the trip or anything like that. But make a long story short, I realized on that trip that I was actually fun by myself. And I was just like, wow, I'm actually a good time.
Yeah.
And like, no, seriously, I really like had to step into the mirror myself and was like, wow, I know how to have fun by myself. I don't have to have my buddy Gene with me or my cousin David or my wife for me to actually go to a different place to still feel comfortable to be myself and meet other people and just be me. Like I went to dinner by myself and ate by myself and everything. But I literally had a good time with me, myself, and I. And I was shocked.
Big good. There's one thing I want to add is, right, like me and my wife, we talked about things, right? Yeah, obviously we just got married. Now, she was coming to me in, like, just general conversation as if, like, when we get married, shit has to change. And I said, nah, babe, no, shit don't have to change. One, I want you to continue to have a good time with your friends, go travel, what have you.
Right.
And she always taught me, she like, I always wanted to like go somewhere just by myself, blah, blah, blah. And she kind of felt like maybe that wouldn't happen now that she's married. I said, babe, if you want to do that, by all means do it.
Okay.
Because I want you to enjoy it. Don't think that getting married or, getting at a certain age, your dreams just got to drop and you got to live this quote unquote marriage life. If that's what something you want to do, I want to embrace that. And just like you said, you kind of stumbled upon it, but it was one of the best times you ever had in your life.
It was.
And I think, as we're turning 40, as we're getting married or what have you, is that we still got to keep an open mind and just explore the world, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. Go ahead, Gene. My man put his finger up like he was in church. Like he's walking down the aisle.
Because I'm just an engineer tonight, but I didn't get a chance to answer the question. I went on a tirade about itineraries.
He did.
But to answer your question, Terrence, I actually like going on vacation. Actually, not even love going on vacation with my wife. Yeah. And the reason why is because I feel like I get all of her. And when I say I get all of her, she don't got to worry about the kids.
Okay.
She don't got to worry about like the struggles of the itinerary. She don't got to worry about anything else. She can just concentrate on me and her. And I can just concentrate on her. You know what I'm saying? And we have the best time. We went out to Vegas one time.
Where's the phone at, though? Y'all put the phones up?
Yeah, we put the phones up.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. I
No.
love when you don't have no cell.
And look,
service.
and this is the thing.
Goodness.
And then we got a rule. We'll take pictures, but we ain't posting nothing. We try not to post anything until we get back.
Hold on, Gene. I don't know about that.
Don't.
I think
No.
I think the man said try.
Try. You see I put the word
I'm
try.
about to say because you
But
was
no.
a story.
No, I try, and I've gotten a lot better at it. All right, but the thing is, you have to live in the moment, and I feel like a lot of times when you're on the phone and stuff, you lose those moments. But going back to what we were saying, when me and the wife are away, we have so much fun because, like I said, she doesn't have those outside distractions. Not to say our kids are distractions because they are, but of the kids and everything else, we can just be us. And like I was saying, we went to Vegas and had like the best time ever when it was just us. We was doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gee, stop bullshitting. It's unlimited nookie, right? Go ahead and say it.
Yeah. Unlimited nookie.
Right?
Unlimited nookie. You don't got to worry about the child sleeping in between you. It was cheeks for
Let's keep it real and raw shit on board.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Unlimited nookie.
All right. We calling Marcus.
Yes. We got to call Marcus.
Give Marcus a call. Real quick.
Let's give Marcus a call. Hold on.
For another question.
All right. Let's hold on.
Let's see if he answers the phone now, though. This man's crying. Sorry,
we still watching.
Oh, that's my man. That's the dude from Maryland.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what's the name's cousin?
Angel Reese cousin.
Angel Reese cousin.
This dude played for UConn.
All right, here we go. Here go Marcus. Hold on, let's see.
Jordan Hawkins?
Yeah.
Let's see if it rings. Everybody hear that?
Yeah, we can hear.
All right.
Let's see if he answers the phone, though. Marcus do got two young boys.
Dirty, what's going on?
You probably hear those kids.
What's happening?
You're live and everybody hears you.
What's up, boys?
What's up,
What's
man?
going on?
So we got Marcus Munson, our other co-host, who is on satellite right now because he's doing daddy responsibilities. So Gibby has a question.
Be responsible every now and then, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Gibby got a question for you.
What's going on, Marcus?
What's up?
Man,
What's happening, Chief?
Man, I don't know if you got to check out the live, but we was in here talking about your favorite trip with your family, with your spouse, by yourself, or with your homeboys.
All right. Well, I ain't really done the latter two. So my favorite trip of all time is probably definitely with the wife. For her birthday last year, I took her to Napa.
Okay.
So that was real cool.
Hey, Dirty, it's Tease, bro. What's good with you?
What's happening, G?
Hey, you
What's up?
said you never did the latter two, so you never been on a trip with the fellas?
No, I actually haven't had a guy's trip yet.
Nah, Marcus ain't roll with us.
Oh, he went to Maryland. Oh, the PW. Okay, got you.
Yeah. No, man, been wanting to, but then COVID hit, and that nobody, everybody didn't want to travel.
We
So
gonna have to change. That.
Yeah, we got to get this guy
out
out.
there on the road, man.
Hold on, so Marcus
but-
didn't go to Blacksburg with us?
No, he never been.
no sir.
That was y'all three, man. You
Me,
and Dylan.
Gene,
Yeah.
Glass.
Last
went, man. Yeah, last went.
Marcus, we didn't bring you.
Nah, he wasn't.
We had the car seat. I'm messing with you, Marcus.
But Napa was one of those spots. Was it because of the drinking, Marcus?
No, it was just a long time with the wife. That was our first time traveling. And that was our first post-COVID trip. So that was our first time traveling probably since I turned 30, which was probably 5 years before that.
Gotcha.
But I also equally enjoyed the trip with the kids. So, when we took them to Florida, we took them to Disney. We love that too because, you saw the excitement on their faces, just small things like getting on the plane and, going to a hotel and all that stuff. So I equally enjoy both.
Exactly. I mean, when it's something about that Disney trip, man, with the family. It's like when you see that little sparkle in their eyes, just to see the little rat, it's something about that little rat, man. It's something about that little rat, man.
The rat.
That rat.
The rat.
That rat be taking your money.
Like Mickey Mouse,
That's an
man.
expensive ass rat, boy.
That's an expensive ass rat.
So Marcus, since we got you on the horn, man, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you the question I'm about to ask the rest of the fellas.
Let's keep him on. Let's keep Marcus on.
Yeah, we can keep him on then. Have you ever done a staycation before?
Yeah. Me and wife also this year, we stayed at the Navy Yard in D.C.
Okay.
So that was amazing too. Saying, because you don't have to pack, you don't have to get anywhere. You just get up and go. It was like a last minute thing too.
Okay.
So we literally just ate, slept, walked around, and all that stuff. So that was cool too.
Oh, nice. Anything out of the trip that stood out to you the most and was like, man, I should have tried to do this a long time ago?
Taking a break from them kids.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
Hey, hold on now. That's how I got that third kid. You said fucking kids. I was pregnant
Having
again.
It's still strict.
Right.
ain't nothing like being able to sleep until 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's what's up.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go around the table. Same question, Dave. You ever done a
Nah,
staycation?
you started with Dave before.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is your show, Gip. I'm sorry. I'm an engineer.
I'm gonna have to put Gene out. I got a door, sliding door, real close too. Put him up there with the dog. He be barking too.
I've definitely done a staycation. I've done a few of them.
Okay.
They are awesome. I actually think that the funny thing is the staycations are kind of interesting because what I noticed, was I end up doing some stuff, to touch on what Teese was talking about earlier. I end up doing stuff that I normally just don't do in this freaking area. Going downtown, visiting, walking around, the Capitol, the monument and things of that nature. Live here my whole life. Right. I don't remember really going out there. And even going to Baltimore, right? And seeing certain things at the harbor, just exploring. It don't take much for me. You know what I'm saying? Just to learn something new real quick, just to go somewhere that's just different outside of my regular 9 to 5,
And now you got IG that show all these reels of all these food spots that's like in Baltimore in the DC area, I want to go all of them. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a foodie. I'm a food guy, and I mean, they show these reels of all these places that I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to take the wife to a steak spot.
Hey.
And Baltimore got a lot of new restaurants.
Let me give y'all a cheat code. A lot of people don't know about this.
Okay.
TikTok. A lot of people talk about TikTok. It's like the kids dancing, da.
Right.
Nah, bro, it's a lot of shit on there. You can put in like a restaurant, like in the search joint, and it'll bring up all the videos that people tagged about the restaurant, and you can see that restaurant through their lens.
Oh, that's what's up.
Food, partying, all that shit. A lot of people sleep on TikTok. Try it out.
Yep.
Even the listeners, if you're
I'm
not familiar with
that.
it, try it out.
That's how that nasty chicken spot up the street from us got famous.
Which one?
The new junk that they just built. Rage. What is that?
Kane.
Raising Cane's.
Kane came from another place,
No.
though, right?
Raising Cane got famous because Dylan told me about this because it was on TikTok and that sauce. And that's why everybody was like, "Oh my God,
I heard
gotta
they
go
don't
to Raising
season
Cane."
that chicken.
But all right, I don't want them to be a sponsor, so I will say this: that joint is nasty. We waited 45 minutes for the nastiest chicken, and that's why
It wasn't seasoned.
It wasn't
right?
seasoned, and that's why Chick-fil-A was sitting there like this.
You gonna come back?
You gonna come back?
But
we
they
got
started
free
somewhere
Chick-fil-A.
else, though. I think they
They
started
were.
Down south, wasn't it?
I think so.
But it's nasty, bro, and they ran out of something to drink.
I like how good can chicken tenders be? You know what I'm saying?
Dog, what's the season?
Depending on how you cook it.
Yeah. Mess that up.
Yeah. But that's awesome, TC. That, I
Yeah,
didn't know
TikTok.
about that
That's a cheat
TikTok.
code, man.
Check that out.
Hey, Marcus, were you trying to say something?
No, I was agreeing with Casey on the TikTok. I definitely use that a lot.
Oh, okay. You know
Or
about it.
going out. Like, so what me and my wife do now is we try to pick a restaurant we're gonna go to every month that we haven't been to, and I definitely use TikTok to see what the reviews is like for sure.
Marcus, didn't y'all just go out recently? It was like I thought I saw something y'all posted. Y'all went out on a date. And I was like, oh man, they got away. Or was it like a month ago or something like that? I remember
That was TB.
What the thing I can hear?
Throwback Thursday.
No, I was saying, didn't y'all just go out recently? I thought I saw y'all go out somewhere recently to a restaurant somewhere.
Yeah, we went to Hell's Kitchen, man.
Yeah, how was that?
Amazing,
Wow.
amazing.
Where's that at?
And then
Navy,
it's in the Navy Yard.
Navy.
You had to make sure you had your reservations early. He had an
Itinerary.
itinerary.
Oh, here we go, the itinerary.
Because he wouldn't be able to get in Hell's Kitchen because of the.
That's
the
not an
waiting list.
itinerary. That's
That's
being
not an
smart.
itinerary.
It's
planning.
That's planning.
That's just a plan.
That's
That's
planning.
plan.
But let me answer your
I
question,
am
Gib.
anti-itinerary, FYI. Anti-itinerary.
Thank you, Marcus. See, I'm glad somebody else.
But
feels
what about
the same
Tiffany?
way.
What about Tiffany though?
No,
Marcus?
so I wouldn't mind like we going on a trip and there's like certain places you want to go, but I don't want to be like I want to go. You got to go this day at this time. You know what I mean? And
I'm smiling,
I know
Marcus.
y'all brought up like someone brought up the all-inclusive vacation. Like you got some of them too. Like if they're popular enough or they're big enough, you got to make a reservation before you even get on the plane.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to start doing that on the
Matter of fact, see, when we went for your wedding, we had to make a reservation just to get the sauna and all that stuff done that we had to do.
So Gene.
Yeah, exactly. So then like you may not even, you know what I'm saying, you may not want that restaurant, you may not be hungry at that time, but you got to like suck it up and sit through it.
Yeah, but I wanted to get some of my other questions answered. I know we talked about the staycation
Jeez.
a little bit
Oh,
earlier.
Terrence, we're gonna go long.
No. I just wanted to get we getting there. I wanted everybody to be able to answer this question. That's why I want to go to this question.
All right.
What is the best place you ever traveled to? And I want y'all to give me your number one vacation trip you would love to go to.
I'll kick this one off.
Go ahead, Gene.
What was the question?
You like that?
Repeat the question for Marcus.
Repeat the question for Marcus. Can you hear me, Marcus?
Yeah, now I can.
All right. The question is, what is the best place you ever traveled to, and the number one vacation trip you would love to go to?
Go ahead, Gene.
All right. The best place I've ever traveled to was Hawaii, hands down. Hands down.
Okay. And
the
why?
Why? It was beautiful. When you travel to a place and you forget that you're still in the United States.
Oh, you don't feel like you're in the United States of Hawaii.
Yeah. And I mean, literally, literally from the food to the clubs to just the ambiance to why everybody's so happy. You know what I'm saying? Hawaii is the place. It was worth the flight. It was worth everything.
Long ass flight too.
Yeah.
Yes. Hawaii was definitely, and it was even better. Y'all know I got to throw this in.
It is a long ass flight.
It's a long flight. It was even better when the wife got there.
I would suggest if you're going from the East Coast to Hawaii, to break up the trip.
Break the trip up.
So when I did it, we flew to from Dallas to San Diego, stayed the night in San Diego, had a great time. Was there actually for Cinco de Mayo, which was really cool.
Gas lamp.
Yeah. Then flew because when you get to California, it's still like another 6 hours.
Because I flew
Depending on what
from
island you're going to.
I flew from BWI to LA, stayed in LA for a half hour, and then flew from LA.
That's a long day
to Hawaii.
That's
and
a long
then
day.
on the ride back, which was on government transport, was straight from Hawaii back to East Coast.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was terrible. But the second part of your question was, where do I really want to go?
Yeah, what's like one of your goals?
So one of my goals is to actually go to Germany and drive on the Autobahn. But one of my couple
Need
goals
for speed.
One of my couple goals is the wife wants to go to the
Maldives.
Maldives.
Maldives, man.
And
Where's that?
man, that's like
Man, that's
like
like pretty much on the
near-
water, man.
it's literally the whole place is on the water. It's like I think it's near Australia. It's out there.
It's like we have to look it up.
Yeah,
to
it's
give
a
you the real
nice
place, but
nice
it's
flight. It's a really nice flight, and that's how I answer those questions. Get Hawaii and Germany for myself, and then the Maldives as a couple.
We live too. We getting some
Yeah,
ice. And
everybody got to reload on drinks right now.
Go ahead, TC.
Okay, on my end, the best place that I've been so far. Man, Gene, he stole my shine there. Hawaii is definitely a great place. I went there when I was in college. I went there broke as hell. We ate double cheeseburgers for a week, but it was a great time. It's beautiful. And like you said, you're in the United States, but you feel like you're in Japan because all you see is a bunch of Korean folk. Japanese, Asian folks, or what have you. But so he already described Hawaii. I would say I love Jamaica, bro. It's just like
Jamaica, man.
Oh my goodness! First of all, the fucking jerk chicken. I mean, like authentic jerk chicken.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like everybody there is just showing love. You know what I'm saying?
I know why they in love too.
Wow, 'cause high.
As soon as you get off the boat,
Because of high.
Let's just say it's in abundance. It's in abundance. But Jamaica, I love Jamaica, man. Montego Bay, Negril, Ocho
nice.
Rios, all three of them. I love them.
You've been to all three.
All three.
Sweet.
All three.
now they told me, "Hey, big man, I've got that purple." Look at that.
Now, when you say Tease, what place do you want to go? I want to go to Africa. Okay.
Respect.
Now, if you know anything about Africa, it's like, okay, where in Africa,
Africa
right?
is
Because it's a
huge.
bunch of countries, right?
Huge.
It's like I work with a bunch of folks from that continent, and folks keep telling me about Ghana. I have a bunch of folks in Ghana on my team. It's another country called, I want to say Benin.
Yeah, Benin.
Benin?
A lot of us are from there, man.
Okay, yeah.
You do
I
your
thought
DNA
I
test.
thought it was a city.
No, that's
Benin,
a country.
Hold on.
It's like south of Ghana.
BENIN.
It's on the west coast.
Yeah.
And then I think my wife, she wants to go to, was it Tanzania or South Africa? But either
Tanzania is on the other side.
yeah, that's on the East
Africa.
Coast, right? But at the end of the day, I want to go to Africa. I'm not sure exactly which country I want to visit, but I definitely want to go back and
In South Africa, they say it's the most like the United States. That's what they say.
I don't want to go there then.
Yeah.
I heard it's popping though.
Hey, Marcus, can you still hear us, man?
Marcus.
Yep, still here.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you answer the question while we still got you on the horn.
Let's see. So most memorable trip, definitely probably Napa for sure. And trip I want to go to, like I was jumping for Europe, like Italy, London, all of them. But like TC, man, I'm actually switching. I switched up the past couple of years now. I definitely want to go to Africa for sure now.
Okay.
As far as what country, I'm thinking either Nigeria or Ghana.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, sir, that's what my ancestry there, and they told me to.
Marcus, I thought you said you was from Mexico.
Say he Wakandan.
No, that last the physical
He
and mental health
Wakanda?
show.
He said he want to go to Wakanda?
You all right? You live in Wakanda, man.
Oh, here we go. Here we
I
go.
said ancestry DNA.
Oh, my bad.
I caught my flight out here today. Yeah, I'm out here.
And this fool
Wakanda.
live in Upper Marlboro. He caught the commuter plane.
Oh, guys, you talking about he in Wakanda
See,
right
guy.
there. Lord. All right, appreciate that, Marcus. How about you, Jill?
Yeah.
Best trip ever, St. Lucia.
Okay.
Went down to the
Okay.
Caribbean, went down to St. Lucia. Wow. I'll tell you what drives me, as I said earlier, good food, good drinks, and I'm a people person, right? So one of the things that we did while we was down there was we got off the resort and we went out to meet with some of the locals. They got a thing down there on Thursdays. They do like a fish fry.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
sorry, it's Friday. It's Friday they do
Friday
they
fish fry.
They close the certain parts of the streets off and they frying fish and it's like a real street party.
Okay.
So we left the resort to do that.
We live. We got ice pouring in the back.
It's all good. Good food. I had really good just the people they just care about you down there. And really good time. Where I want to go, I really want to go to Thailand.
Thailand.
I want to go to Thailand, man, and
Really?
I just want to get over there, hit some of the street vendors, and just try like a lot of different food out.
Okay.
I want to put my feet in the water, let some fish nibble on them. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you can do that here too, though.
I know, but I
man.
just want to do it over there.
Hey, Joe, but-
chill, man. Let me talk,
But
bro.
we can't go to Thailand, man.
Why?
The job ain't gonna let us go out there.
It depends on what
dream.
part, though.
It's my dream.
We gotta quit our jobs.
I think it depends on what part, though.
No.
it's-
We
Oh,
can't go out
it's
there,
banded
man.
right now?
We can't go out there.
Yeah.
There's certain places, we just can't go.
Yeah, I know in Mexico is some spots you can't go.
So, girl messed that up.
Oh, wow.
But no, that's what. It's so funny you say that though, because before that it was Cuba.
Oh yeah, I really when they lifted the
when we-
ban,
yeah.
I wanted to
I
go to
wanted
Cuba.
to go to Cuba so bad and just smoke cigars for breakfast, lunch,
Yep.
and dinner. You know what I'm saying? But we're not touching Cuba.
You're not touching Cuba right now.
I got you.
Look,
Especially
they be
with
like
this-
this. No.
Yeah. So
What about you, Dave? I know you over here eating, but what's one of your favorite spots that you ever traveled to and where you want to go?
Man, I had a good time in Secrets, man.
Ocean City.
Oh my gosh!
City, man. They need
This
to
guy-
they just put me on that commercial.
That muddy ass water and shit.
catfish out there.
Oh,
I was a star for the night, though, man. I was a real live star for the night.
you was a star.
I was a star, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you why that joke was funny.
Oh shit!
Now, I had
Hold on. For the people who don't know, Big Dave, how tall are you? About 6'5", 6'6", and you what 280, 290?
285.
That's a big dude,
What
bro.
about back then though?
I'm probably around the same. I might have been.
Dave said he never even crossed over to the threes.
Now I crossed over.
No,
to
he
the
crossed
threes.
over three.
I crossed over to the threes last month.
That's 300 people, 300 pounds. Folks.
Athletic.
Real shit. I had to get on my job. That's why y'all see me with these daggone shoes. To motivate my big ass.
But secrets,
Secrets.
Yeah, hey man.
Secret must really turn into a true
That must
secret
have
for
been
you.
that must have been a trip.
No, I'm trying to tell you,
Leaning in mic.
that was the one of the craziest trips I ever had in my life. Before you had any responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
That
really
sounds like CIAA.
and you had to be you didn't have to be accountable for nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like you still young.
Yeah.
And you didn't have a care in the world. And I was lying like shit out there. I was in there like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You was telling you was in the league.
I told him I was in the league.
Yeah, I know you did.
I
I know you
and
told
shit,
me
man.
you
Like, man, y'all know who I am in here. And it was like, ho, man, who you? I mean, man, man, y'all know who I am. And I just let them guess, right? And I'm like, man, yeah, you goddamn right. That's who I am. So,
Not showing no idea, nothing.
No ID nothing.
nothing. Drinks was on the house, man. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
And it was just, you was having all of the fun. We was literally having all of the fun. that anybody, you know what I'm saying, could really have, like, the way that you would imagine in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Going to a vacation spot and, like, partying and stuff. That's literally what was going on.
Wow.
So, from there, yeah, that was that. And then, as far as, like, where I want to go, I actually want to travel to it's not just one place. I want to go to, like, 7 different places.
Okay.
All right, and because there's 7 chakras of the body, right? But there's also 7 chakras in the universe. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on, can you elaborate on that one more time? Seven what?
7 chakras.
Yeah.
So there's 7 chakras in the body. You know what I'm saying? Which is basically your energy centers, right? You know, and
about to get deep on this. Go ahead.
nah, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? You know, I read a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like watching videos and messing around and shit. But nah, man, like really spiritually in tune, man. As these different energy centers exist in the body, right? They actually exist in the earth as well. And from the research that I've actually done, I know some of them is actually like really up into interpretation as far as what some people actually considers like where certain energy centers are in the universe as far as the earth. But, you know, like it's consistent with the ley lines. The ley lines is like energy lines and stuff like that. Like that's another conversation.
Respect.
But as you know, I want to start right at the root chakra of the earth, which is like Mount Shasta. It's in California. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And the next place, well, I want to end up. You know what I'm saying? Is what would be would consider the crown chakra, which is be in like Tibet, or you go on the other side of Tibet, which is at Nepal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's another place. You know, but they also say
you're gonna have to get you a private plane then, huh?
Yeah. So another, but one of the other spots that you know what I'm saying is kind of like considered as one of the earth chakras. You know, is the Mount Giza, you know, the Giza, you know, and the pyramids, right?
Yeah.
I want to go out there too. I want
So
to go to
Egypt.
Egypt. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I want to experience that, man.
That's what's
You
up.
know what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Dave. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the same question. Probably, it's crazy because I've been to the Caribbeans. I've been to
Hold on, it's called the Caribbeans?
the Caribbeans, yeah. 'Cause it's plural.
Caribbean. Just say
Well,
Are you trying to say Caribbean?
I'm like the Caribbean. Whatever.
G trying to be funny and shit.
Anyway.
Wah,
So,
wah,
right.
wah.
So I done
Engineer
like,
over there got some jokes. And shit.
right. Hands down.
I'll mute your ass.
And so most times when, especially living in this area, in the DMV area, when you think of vacation, you think of going to the water, right? You want to see the pretty blue water and everything like that. Right?
Sandy Point.
But I'm not gonna lie. My wife wanted to go to London and Paris and do that type of trip, right? And I'm like, man, I don't want to go to this dreary place. Well, this is what you see in the movies, right?
Right.
This dreary place. I'm a person who like to eat, right? So I'm like, they got small plates over there. I'm going to be hungry, this and that, right? We finally go to London and Paris. When I tell y'all, hands down, this was probably one of our best vacations I have ever taken.
Wow.
On one point, it was probably some of the best food I have ever eaten because they just take care of their food. They have bakeries that make that bread fresh daily to the point if there's 2 bakeries on the same block, they both can't take holiday. And holiday is a vacation over there in New York. That's what they call a vacation, holiday. They can't take vacation or a holiday at the same time because they still have to feed the community, and they know that. So much love on the food in Paris and London, loved it. Now, when it comes down to the history, it taught me how baby we are as being United States citizens of history. Our history is so young when it comes down to the world.
The country.
Because when you're standing inside of a castle and they say, AD and BC,
Yeah.
and you standing in places that people like Phyllis Wheatley stood in before. You like, man, Phyllis Wheatley was a slave and a black lady, a poet, and all this other jazz. And she was standing in one of these same exact spots. I'm standing in a castle. This is insane. And just the history of itself, man, it was insane. So for me, it was just a mind-blowing trip that I was just like, man, I got to get further than just the Caribbean, Mexico, Canada. I got to get further than this because the world is big. I got a world map in my garage, and I put pins in places that I've been, and I realized when I put my pins into the map, I realized I have really never been nowhere. And I just was like, am amazed by just the world. So going across, as they say, going across the pond changed my like perspective of just traveling and visiting places and not just looking at the television and letting that, shape my mindset of what I'm supposed to be doing. But one of the places that I would love to go, and I think again, after going to Europe and things like that and seeing that history, I want to go back to the motherland myself. I want to do Africa. I want to, either do like TC was talking about, like Ghana or South Africa. I want to do, I want to see the animals, and I want to meet the people. I want to eat the food. I want to learn the culture, but I know to drink bottled water too while I'm there.
Oh, yeah. But Gibby, when you was just talking about that, how you got the map, and we all seen the map in your garage about where you traveled. Mm-hmm. What brought to my mind was Val's kids at school.
Okay.
How there's a lot of them that haven't even crossed the Douglas Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And been on that side of D.C.
Yeah.
Or there's a lot of them that haven't even come across the PG County side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look at all of us and where we've gone. Mm-hmm. And you got a lot of these kids and stuff out here that haven't even left their own neighborhoods, man.
Right. You're right. You're right. So, I mean, going to different places outside of your own area really can change your mindset, because my kids have been outside of the United States. They've been to Mexico like 3 times.
That's a blessing.
They've been to like Mexico 3 times. So they think, in their mind, they think if somebody's speaking another language, it's Spanish. So that's the hola. That's the only thing they feel like it is. But we're still trying to teach them, hey, Mexico is not the only place, and Spanish is not the only language. There's thousands of languages out there.
We lost Marcus. He had to go.
Okay.
But we got one more person who want to jump on and explain their travels real quick.
All right.
And that's Tommy Benz.
Oh, we got Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy on the horn.
He about to come on now. He was on texting.
All right.
He said he's a little loosey goosey. He been moving, so he been drinking a little bit.
Loosey goosey. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out where Tommy been. Tommy might have been in one of these places that we
Tommy.
about before.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right, we got the infamous Tommy Benz. Y'all might remember him from a couple of episodes ago.
He was on the other time for the draft night, wasn't he?
Yeah, the NFL draft. Tommy, we're
Looks like
live right
coming on
now.
for the draft night, Tommy.
I'm only joining on draft night, so whenever the hockey draft is, just let me know and I'll be on for that podcast.
Respect.
Go ahead, Terrence, you got it.
Yeah, man. Hey, Tommy, it's Big Get Terrence, man.
Hey, what's going on, Terrence?
All is well, man. So, this is our topic for this episode is called, at 40, is it a need or want to travel? So in your mindset, what is, do you feel like it's a need or a want for travel?
So I can barely hear you on that. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, but I said our topic for this podcast is, at 40, is it a need or a want to travel? And I was trying to see, do you feel like it's a need or a want to travel for yourself?
I mean, I think for me, I think it's kind of a need. I feel like if I don't go anywhere for a year or so, I start getting like the itch. I've got to go somewhere. Mm-hmm. And I've kind of always been like that. And so for me, like, travel is, I think, kind of more of a need than a want.
Okay. Bet. All right, I got another question for you, Tommy.
Okay.
What is the best place you have ever traveled to, and what is the your goal trip that you would want to go on?
And make it quick. We only got a few more minutes left.
Okay. So I think one of the best trips I have done was probably we did like a combo thing of Turkey and Italy together, and that was probably one of the best trips that I've ever done.
Nice. Can you give me a quick reason why?
One is because the food was really good. I partially travel for food.
Yes.
And then also, like, I mean, I think most of y'all know I'm a car guy. So in Italy, I was able to tour the Lamborghini factory and check out like all of the Ferrari museums and stuff. So it got kind of a good combo of like, there's a lot of like really good food. Got to see some stuff that's like really interesting to me. I'm really into history and photography and stuff. So both those countries were great for that.
Awesome. And what's one of your gold vacations, Tommy?
Which one of what, sorry?
What's one of your places that you want to go to? Like, what's a goal for you for a vacation?
So I really want to go to Japan. I haven't been to Japan. That's definitely high up on the list. And I think Iceland. I haven't been to Iceland. I want to go see the Northern Lights.
Those plane tickets are cheap. I was actually looking at that.
Really?
Plane tickets are like pretty reasonable.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to confuse myself. I don't know if it's Iceland or Greenland, but I know one of them are reasonable.
It's Iceland, and you can get some good deals on flights to Iceland, but I've talked to a bunch of people that have gone, and so the flights are really good, but then once you get there, everything's really expensive once you get there. Like the food's really expensive, hotels, all that. But you can get a really cheap flight there.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, we definitely appreciate your input there, Tommy, man.
Thank you, Tommy.
You definitely gave us other places that we haven't even named at the table tonight. So we truly appreciate.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, I'm all about it. I've been traveling since my dad works overseas, so I started traveling at a pretty young age. So for me, like travel is definitely a need, and it's definitely like a high priority for me.
Have you been to Greece?
I have not. It's on my top 5.
If you like food, Greece is definitely one of the good spots to go to. I've been to last year. Me and my wife, we went on 4 trips for 40. And one of the spots that we went to was
Greece. An itinerary.
Yeah, we did have an itinerary. and one of the spots we went to in Greece was Santorini. And it's pretty much a volcano spot. So they have volcano ash. So all the food is grown in that volcano ash. And I probably had the best tomato I have ever had in my life. Like, I don't know if you ever ate something before and your mind, your body, and everything says, this is what this is. This is a tomato. Like, you just go like insane.
I actually have.
Like,
that's how I
feel. This dude Gene gotta bring a sexual. He had to bring a sexual.
It's late and we've been drinking.
I guess you've been to Santorini before too, huh?
I mean, I was going to take it in a whole different direction. I was just say every time I've eaten anything from Taste Buds, I was going to say that was.
He shouted you out. Shout out to Taste Buds.
I appreciate that, Tommy. Appreciate TasteBudsLLC.com. Check us out.
What's the IG? Throw the IG.
IG is TasteBuds04
on IG, y'all. Y'all check them out.
Check us out, man.
Hey, Tommy, thanks, man. Look, we're going to have more travel episodes because we definitely want to hear your stories about your backpacking and everything you've done. Because you did some travel.
I got more questions I didn't even get to. So definitely.
All right, I'm ready. Let me know.
Yep. All right, brother. Have a good one.
Yep. So
all right, you too.
Thanks, Tommy. So we're going to go ahead and try to wrap this up real quick. So we're going to just go around the table real quick and just kind of give us a quick breakdown of what you kind of got out of the show tonight. So let's start with Dave over here. Lean into the mic, Dave.
He likes secrets.
Secrets.
I like secrets, man. That's what I got out of this show. Nah, I think that I definitely need to travel more. You know, from what I have been doing. You know, I only been one place. You know, as far as vacation,
Ocean City. That's the only place that man been to.
Nah, I only been one place, you know what I'm saying, since the pandemic has happened, you know, and that was the wife and I going to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, black people.
Shout out to San Juan, man, and the guys out there, man. And women.
He started slurring his words when he said it.
We're doing serious dreams. Shout out to Puerto Rico, though, man. You know, it was a beautiful place, and I had a great time. But I need to get out more, you know, and you know, make more time for that. That's what I'm
Respect.
The world is open.
Respect.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, so still a want for me. Like I said, I wanna get out and see more. I think I fulfill my need from the okay, I need to get away, I need to do this. I'm more about, you know, wanting to do more things with, you know, with the kids and with the family. So it's more of a want for me. I want them to see more things, see some things at a younger age that I didn't get a chance to see when I was a kid. So it's more of a want, but again, I won't change it. Some of the best trips that I've had, and there's been multiple, have been with the wife and a couple trips. Absolutely.
Awesome. TC.
All right, cool. Put it like this: need or want, travel, folks. When you travel, it's almost like hitting the reset button.
Respect.
Whatever you're running through, whatever you're going through that rat race, you go travel, you come back home, it's almost like you're starting from fresh. Travel.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. What about you, Gene?
I actually want you to go first.
All right.
Before me, because we got something special after this.
Okay.
So go ahead.
For myself, again, I think I'm gonna piggyback off of what David was saying. This show has definitely taught me that it's additional places that I wanna visit and go to. And to me, again, I think I said at the beginning of the show, but traveling for me is a what.
Awesome. So the reason, fellas, I want to get to go first is because definitely you did a great show. You did a great thing today.
Appreciate you, Gene.
This is awesome.
Thank you,
All right.
fellas.
And also, if y'all didn't know, this was the last show of the season, y'all. We did 12 shows. 12 strong. For 12 strong ass shows.
I think Gene's been on all 12, hasn't he?
Yes.
It had to be.
He had to be.
Howard man.
But
all 12.
Appreciate you, man.
I just want to say, fellas, this has been a wonderful first season. We had everybody pour up Gibbs organic drinks, and I just want to cheers to you guys. Hey, somebody get a picture for the cheers for the website.
Oh man, you doing the boomerang?
Nah, we ain't gonna do no boomerang, but we're just gonna get a picture. I want everybody to pour it up.
Motherland.
All right.
For the motherland. There we go. I think
There we go.
Everybody want to go to Africa.
And I just want to say thank you guys for making a dream come true, man. Y'all made a dream come true. This has been the first season of All Shit. I'm 40. I'm gonna say it again because we live. Right? Oh, I'm ready to record. This has been the first season of All Shit I'm 40. This is the last episode. I had my boy, my brother, my man in Christ, everything get in this show out. And this season has been excellent, and I cannot wait till the second season. So first of all, I just want to thank all of you guys.
Appreciate y'all
for doing y'all thing. All right, and then I want to thank all of our subscribers. All right, because we are up on. Do y'all believe? Oh, I didn't get to tell y'all. We have 682 subscribers.
Excellent, man.
Yes,
Okay.
That's excellent.
682 subscribers for our first season. All right, and this is only our first season. Okay, and we have reached a lot of goals doing this show. So I just want to say thank you. So y'all, this show ran a little longer because I wanted it to run a little longer because this is our last show. So y'all going to hear from us. We're going to take a little break. We're going to regroup. We're going to re-energize, and we're going to come back towards the fall. All right, end of August. All right, we're going to be back. All right, but this is the first season of All Shit. I am 40.
We might have to do like a football game or something.
Oh, we got to.
Kind of like talk about that with us playing football and everything like that. I think that'd be a pretty cool podcast.
Yeah,
man.
sports.
So I mean, we got the NBA draft on right now.
We do, and we had what was my man's name? Chauncey Dick. What was it?
Chauncey Grady.
Grady Dick.
Oh, Grady. It was Grady.
Hey, but nah, real talk, man. Hey, Gip, thank you, man. This has been a beautiful show.
Appreciate it.
And man, this is it.
We gotta hear the theme music before you go out, man.
All right. Y'all know I'm gonna do it. Y'all know I'm gonna do it. Dave, what did Dave just do?
I was waiting for the beat to drop.
There you go.
Them 7 energy pillars over there.
It's dropping right now. Y'all, this is the final. Well, this is not the final sign off of All Shit I'm 40, but this is the sign off for season 1 of All Shit I'm 40. This is your boy Gene. You got baby. You got hey, Bowie Style.
HBCU love. How about that?
Hold on, I ain't hear no Norfolk Spartans.
Hey, we'll hold the green and gold all the way, baby.
There you go, Dave. What we got over there?
They'll stay Hornets.
They'll stay Hornets. Y'all sting everybody, all right? Hey, this is All Shit I'm 40, season 1 signing off. This is your boy Gene. We had Terrence take over. All right?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Let's go.